Hey guys, it's Nate, aka the Foot Accountant. Welcome back to the channel. Most would say that we're stating the obvious by the title of today's video, but what EA just did yesterday inside of this game makes it feel like they've thrown in the towel. And it is pain because we all want something exciting to look forward to, the end game madness that Footies is usually bringing, but unfortunately it just feels incomplete. And guys, I hate complaining. I feel like for the last couple of days in this game, we log on, we talk about the content. There's not a whole lot to get excited about, but that's just the state of Footies and where we are at because of how EA are releasing this content. Now I'm having pockets of fun. I'm chasing the 95 Zlatan, which I still haven't been able to pack yet. I'm still chasing the 99 rated cards. The new Gauntlet, I actually enjoy. We will talk about that today as well. And Evos are still literally the most broken part of the game. You can create insane cards, but EA has got to wake up for the end of Footies, or maybe they're not going to. I don't know. Let's talk about it today, guys. If you're excited for it, drop a thumbs up to the video, hype the video, and subscribe if you are new. Now, we're going to talk about yesterday's content. We'll start with the two good things that happened. The first of those two was the Gauntlet. And as I said, guys, I'm enjoying this because I enjoy the Gauntlet just about every single time. Yes, the rewards are very similar to how they were the last time Gauntlet came out. And sure, some of these packs in here that are 86 plus could be improved. Again, we have 89 plus packs in here. We have 88 plus packs as well. And then a decent amount of tokens. I think it's 100 or 200 tokens in total between the two objectives if you get both the Gauntlet and the Gauntlet 2 bonus objectives done. Now, in the regular Gauntlet objective, we do have a nice Wisdom Might card here, but he's not 5-star. 5-star, the stats are good. He is not lengthy. He's short, quick, and explosive, and he's got nice stats, and he's fully customizable, of course. Along with that, we do have an Evo here called Never Losing It, and I don't think this Evo is that crazy. It doesn't take you to 5 playstyle pluses or anything like that, but it does give you some nice, I think it's defense and physical boost. So if your player already has high stats in those areas, this may not be a good Evo for them. But Odegaard here goes to 93 defending and 97 physical, so that is not a bad Evo. It's not super crazy. The rest of the rewards that are inside of this door are pretty good. You got the tokens in here, and you've got 5 playstyle plus evolution boost, the quick step plus, and the, is it incisive? Yeah, incisive pass plus, both involved here inside of the Gauntlet. So I love that as 5 playstyle plus boost for our Footies. Footies icons or Footies hero cards. And then, of course, you've got some big boy packs, 88 by 10, 91 by 5, 90 by 6, and then a couple more of those. Again, you only have to complete 8 of the following. So my first time through, I won 3 of the 4 matches. This next time through, I'm probably going to try to go for the perfect round or try to actually let my opponent win in all 4 games of the second round of Gauntlet so that I can come through the third time of Gauntlet, get my score in 12 and perfect round done at the same time, and maybe get an extra 90 plus times 6 pack. That's what I did the last Gauntlet, and it did work out 6. So that is fun. I'm enjoying using all of the crazy cards that I haven't been able to use in my main team by playing the Gauntlet. So that is the most fun part of that to me because we all have so many cards at this stage of the game. Now, the second part of good content yesterday was an Evo that a lot of people thought was glitched when it was first released, or like it was a mistake from EA. The Everything at Once Evo gives a +2 overall boost to your card and some +3s and +2s, along with the 5-star skill move and weak foot boost to a max 96 player. No other requirements other than just max 4 playstyle pluses. But notice, for 25,000 coins and 4 times repeatable, I've already done it once, it gives you the Footies design, and that is a big deal. Now, I think this Evo is actually best for any card you have hanging around in your club that needs playstyle pluses added to that player and needs some stat boost as well. For a card like me here, this Kudus is a perfect fit because he gets a small stat boost and there's still room for playstyle improvement. He's only got 3 playstyle pluses and I think 7 base playstyle, so I can add a couple to his card. Sure, there's a few players in here that you might want to add, like maybe a player who's 96 rated, but then they've probably already got 4 playstyle pluses on most of those cards, from at least 3, so you're not really adding too much to the card there. So this is a good Evo for the fact that it does boost the stats and it does give the Footies cosmetic, because of course everywhere else the Footies cosmetic has cost 100,000 coins, or in the store it's inside of a pack that's like 300,000 coins or something crazy like that. So that is the thing that this was kind of surprising everybody with yesterday, is the fact that it does give the Footies design, and people thought that it was a mistake, but it doesn't look look like that it is. It is just a solid Evo. And sure, it's 25,000 coins, but you can go make 25,000 coins from the market like this, or just go open some tradable packs from the season pass and make 25K like this, or there's 25,000 coins and objectives for all the 10,000 coin boosts that they keep giving us. So those are the two good parts of content yesterday. This is where it goes south. Guess where? SBCs, the number one problem with footies. First of all, this is not a bad piece of content. We have the Patrick Kluivert icon SBC, who is 4-5. We'd like to see 5-5, but he is lengthy, quick step, rapid, finesse, and low driven. Very nice card, good stats. Inside of this, you have his sons, Ruben Kluivert and Justin Kluivert, with footies cards and fully customizable items as well. It is maybe a slight bit more expensive than it needs to be, but you're getting 3 cards from this. And of course, the whole family affair, it just makes it a very fun piece of content. I have no qualms with this. I know that it's downvoted on Footbin, about 79% downvoted, because it is maybe a little bit expensive and the cards aren't the craziest, but I'm a fan of that because it is cool. Let's be honest, that's what it is. Cool. Now, this is the problem with yesterday's content, and this is what is making everybody so frustrated with EA right now. Again, shocker, SBCs. It is the 4 of 10, 84+ player pick, which sure, put your common golds into this, have fun with it. I really don't have too much of a problem with that. It's this one, the 85+ 1 of 3 player pick. Guys, in yesterday's video, we talked about the 84+ player pick being a crucial part of the grind. Well, now we realize, and you realize too, how crucial that it actually was, because that player pick giving us 1 of 5 different options and only costing 4 rares. Man, looking back on that, that was the dream, because now the 85+ player pick requires 8 rares and 3 comments. You have to turn in 11 players when we were used to turning in 4 for the last player pick that we had. EA, what are we doing? Like, there is no way that somebody sits down, whoever made the 84+ player pick goes, yeah, 4 rares for this. That sounds good. And then the next week they say, yeah, let's go with 8 rares and 3 commons for the 85+ player pick, and it's a 1 of 3. No way, man. I mean, they just gave us an unlimited repeatable grind with the repeatable footies provision upgrade, aka exchange pack. They literally just gave that to us. And the fact that this player pick requires so many golds, it kind of cooks the grind. Like, the grind is now not going to be as unlimited repeatable, because you're not going to get as many 87 to 89 rated players that you can put into the footies provision upgrade. Give yourself more gold commons and more rares. I'm doing the 85+ times 2 pack now for my rare golds. The grind stays the same for as much as you can do it and as much as you want to do it. The grind stays the same, guys, right? The commons go into the 80+ times 5. The rares go in here because, yeah, this is 10 rares, but it's 10 players and you're at least getting 2 cards back. But it is not near as good as the 84+ player pick, just because you cannot do as many of those 84+ picks and get as much fodder, high rateds and low rateds, to keep the grind going. But this is just another thing added to the list, especially with SBC content, that just makes footies feel chalked. Like I said, guys, EA was so reluctant to give us an unlimited pack grind. Then they did, and now it feels like it is gone, because the 85 times 2 will work, but you can't do as many of them, and you can't get as many 87 pluses back as you did from the 84+ player picks. I was going to see if I had a couple of 85 times 2 to open, but I don't. Like, I mean, man, it's just super duper duper frustrating. Not to mention the pack weight. Of course, that goes hand in hand with the conversations that we're having about SBCs at the moment. It's just like, does EA not understand what footies is about? Are they still holding back for the end game? How does this benefit EA to not release at least a decent grind? Like, okay, the grind that we had with the 84+ player pick was doable, but how does this benefit them? It just feels like they do not understand what they're doing, what the community wants. Like, this is not what we want. We don't want Evos to be this crazy and super awesome and OP to then have no SBC grind in a point of a promo that is SBCs. All this comes down as well before we started to get a little bit excited for what may be coming next with some of the leaks for Footies Team 4. But guys, I don't know. Footies might be chalked. It might. At least it looks chalked right now, because it looked like EA is making all the wrong decisions for what we actually want. Sure, we've had 5 playstyle pluses. Sure, we've had good Evos. But like, the SBC thing is just, it is so big. And that tweet from Jamie FUTTIES and what that revealed, like, it is just so big that it is it's really hurting the promo, man. People are not motivated to log in. I'm feeling the struggle sometimes as well. Like, I'll get through my daily SBCs and I'll be like, well, what do we do now? Yesterday, I played the Gauntlet because we had Gauntlet to play. But after you kind of get through your fill of the SBCs, which, by the way, I didn't even get all of my daily repeatable packs done yet because I was like, it's chalked, it's whatever. Then it's kind of really easy to not be on the game. EA, take notes. Like, that's not good for you. I know FC27 is coming and you're like kind of worried about that, but like what you're doing right now is turning people away from FC27. So don't just diminish what this game means at the moment, at the end game, and also kind of take that into consideration before FC27 does come out. Now, I said there was a little bit of excitement kind of moving forward into this week and the end of this week, and there is, because honestly, we have a big season pass that is upcoming, and it looks like Footies Team 4, they might try to revive the promo a little bit, at least based on some of the players that are in it. Now, we don't have a lot of leaks, so I'm not going to continue to discuss this just yet. We're probably going to get a lot more today. I thought we were going to get more yesterday. We didn't, but here's so far more official stats for players that are in the season pass. Bernardo Silva transferred to Madrid, Casemiro transferred to Inter Miami, and Ake transferred to Fenerbahce. Those are the official stats of those cards that will be in the season pass. So again, not in packs, in the season pass. That goes along with the Adeyemi and the Vieira official stats that we had yesterday. And then Team 4, hey, R9 first leaked for Team 4 of Footies. And now Gareth Bale as well. Both undoubtedly going to be 99 rated cards, even though these stats are a prediction. Those are some big names, okay? EA, show me some more cards. Show me some more players, and we could be cooking here. We will have to see. But really, guys, I would expect more leaks today. I'm surprised that the leaks weren't out already. Since they started leaking very early this week, they obviously have the team because they're responding down here in the comments of these tweets that there's one Barca women's player. It's one of Cafu, Maldini, and Iniesta is going to be in this team as well. So the leaks are coming, and that could make things a little bit interesting. But I think what I'm most interested about, and probably this is what we'll be talking about tomorrow heading into Wednesday, is the season pass, because this gives us a whole reason to grind SP, especially if you're going to play FC27. This is always the end game season that's kind of interesting because you're playing FC26 to actually get rewards inside of FC27. One thing before I go back or go forward actually and take a look at today's content on Tuesday, if you guys had a whole bunch of golds that showed up in your unassigned yesterday, that is because it took EA 1 month and 3 days to finally compensate the 83 plus glitched player picks that were not giving out the special versions of star performers Harry Kane, Kylian Mbappe, and Yuri Tielemans all the way back in the beginning of July. So a whole bunch of people yesterday had unassigns full of hundreds and hundreds of golds, because instead of EA giving you star performers Harry Kane when you packed the gold, or Mbappe or Tielemans, they just decided to give you all your golds back. When right now those golds would be useful if it wasn't for the fact that the 84 plus player pick had gone away. That's that. So that's why you saw that yesterday from that EA tweet. People had hundreds and hundreds of cards in their unassigned, which sure probably made them a good amount of packs, but still very frustrating with the pack grind that we do have. Now, let's just get straight into it, guys. What are we expecting today? What can shake things up? You guys know on Tuesdays we get new upgrade packs, and there's actually two things that I am interested about today. The first of which is our 88 plus by 5 upgrade goes away. This is the one that's more annoying to me because it takes 2 team of the weeks or team of the seasons or footies or whatever, and then an 83 and an 84 rated squad, and you only get 5 cards back. This going away probably means the 87 by 7 coming back. If they wanted to up it to an 87 by 10, absolutely down for it. But watch out for a new upgrade pack today because that will be interesting. And just please, EA, you can do 2 squads. That's fine. Just don't require a team of the week, team of the season, festival football, or footies for both. Just require one of them to, please. Pretty please. All right. We'll ask for that. The other pack, which is actually a player pick that we have to be on the watch out for today as well, is one of our best chances to pack 99 rateds, because I've been hitting this every single time it refreshes, and we're getting a new one today. The 1 of 4 95 plus pick is expiring. Again, this is a 1 of 4. The 1 of 3 is unlimited repeatable right now. This is the 1 of 4. It's 3 times every couple of days. I hope they up this to a 96 plus today because it will be getting all of my fodder. Absolutely. For even an 88 and 90 rated squad, I would do it again if it was a 96 plus. We'll have to see what they do there, but I do think something is going to replace that. And we do have a new SBC player that is leaked. Very popular Evo card from earlier on in the year. Aiden Heaven, Manchester United GGMU. SBC / objective player that is leaked to be coming soon. I think those are official stats, and he would be evolvable as well as a 96 rated card if those indeed are the official stats. Of course, you guys know the drill. We're getting daily evolutions as well, so we'll look for something in Evos today. Hopefully it's something that is free, a nice chain evolution. That's the part of content that has been the best recently. And last but not least, I do want to point out something for a little investment that you could make if you would like to. The swap token SBCs are going to refresh on Wednesday. That is the date that they refresh each and every week. 89 rated cards, usually 88s, 89s, and sometimes 91s do pretty good. But I think 89 rated cards right now have been trending upward this week. I think once these SBCs refresh on Wednesday, these are going to go up even more. If you take a look back last time, or 2 weeks ago even, when this SBC came out, you see Allison on Wednesday at content spiking from like 4,000 coins up to 6K. I could see that happening again. Last week they didn't do too much in terms of a spike, but they've been so high this week with more SBCs that people must be doing. And of course, the repeatable FUTTIES exchange provisions pack that people are putting 89s into as well, although you only need 87s. I think people are putting in 89s, and then other SBCs that people are doing. I think 89s could be a buy if you get them on bid for like 3,000 coins, but this is something that you're going to want to sell like right after the content drop on Wednesday, because they may drop off Thursday. That's the trend that happened last week. And then FUTTIES Team 3 cards, you know, they're holding their own. Some drops here or there. That's a little bit low for Saliba. Actually, that's a incredible undercut for Saliba. If that is on the market, I will go buy it. But you guys know the drill. Sell those today. If you've even evoed a player from Team 3 of FUTTIES, holding on to that would not be a good idea heading into Wednesday, because Wednesday we get the tradable 625,000 coin pack, and that always means that those cards are dropping. And of course, guys, you know what I'm going to say. Every time you want to make coins, or every person on every budget playing this game right now that wants to make coins, all you got to do is go get on bids. I bought a Nico Williams yesterday. I said I was going to watch his price in the video. I bought him for 1.25, just checking his price. Once you kind of learn a player's price like this, you look at them, you watch for some undercuts. Right there, boom, 599,000 coin bid. Add that to my targets. Hopefully I can win that for like 1.1 to 1.2, and I'll sell this guy for 1.4 mil. That is literally what I did yesterday. It is free coins out there if you do get on bids. So the chase for Zlatan Ibrahimovic continues for me today. I will be getting all the SBCs done. I will be seeing what comes out. We'll still be hanging out on the Twitch today, even though there is, of course, the frustrations with the content in this game. I actually just got, take a look at this, guys. I just got this finally downloaded. I haven't opened it up yet, but I'm excited to open up the beta and see what I can learn from it, because, you know, some people are like, oh, I have the beta code and I don't want to play. I feel like it gives you a bit of a inside look into how some of the interworkings of the SBC works. It's actually an advantage to have the beta right now and to spend a little bit of time on it. And I know that's also one of the reasons why people are not super into FC26 at the moment, is because they're playing the beta instead. But it gives you a really big advantage. You get to experience the new SBC system, experience some of the new things with Evos, and some of the new features that they talked about, like already, like hands-on. I think that's actually a pretty big deal. So I'm going to start getting my hands on that and testing that out today as well. But anyway, guys, let's hope that EA turn this thing back around, because right now it does feel like FUTTIES is pretty much chalked. I mean, again, I hate to be the negative guy, but if that's just the way that it's been trending. Sure, we have packs, and it is fun to an extent with all the cards that are in packs, and this is a unique time of the year that always brings a level of fun with it, but it's just not motivating in a way, you know? I don't know if any of you guys are feeling that same way, if you've been feeling that same way, but drop a comment down below if you resonate with this at all. Drop a thumbs up in the video if you did enjoy it. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. And I will see you guys on a stream today on a Tuesday of content. Happy Tuesday, guys. It's been TheFutAccountant there. Peace out.